it's my pleasure to bring up.
He's considered one of the most innovative comedic stylists living today.
You guys know him and love him.
From Pittsburgh, PA.
If you Google his name, it'll come back why.
Let's show some West Coast love.
He is a lone wolf with many enemies. His name is
Jesse Joyce.
Jesse Joyce.
Jesse Joyce.
Jesse Joyce.
Jesse Joyce!
Hey, I'm Jesse Joyce. I got my wallet stolen and somebody told me everything happens for a reason. Whenever someone says that to you, punch them in the throat immediately. And when they're reeling around going, just go, you might not understand why I did that right now, but everything happens for a reason.
I'm in the Big Brothers program, the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization. Got a little brother. Thanks, yeah. But it's hard because we've had a different life experience, so like I don't know how to handle certain things that come up. Like he gets into fights a lot at school, and I've never been in a fight in my life because I'm a huge pussy. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. It's like, what happened, buddy? You mean that guy took your baseball glove, so you kicked his ass and got it back? Wow, that's one way to do it, huh? Why don't you just convince your mom it was her idea and then develop a sense of humor as a defense mechanism? That's how you become a man. I was in Malaysia this year, and I learned this. This is going to blow your minds. Monkeys are roadkill. I don't think everybody listened to me. Everybody's hit roadkill. I have. I've locked eyes with a raccoon and been like, I heard a crunch. But then you move on with your life, and everything's fine. But a monkey has little hands. A monkey has a face with expressions you might recognize. I don't care how cool about it might think you're going to be. If you're cruising along the highway in Malaysia at 2 a.m. and a monkey darts in front of your car, there's a half a second before you hit it. You'll see it through your windshield go, no! Like, you will never get that out of your brain. That will haunt your dreams for 1,000 years. You'd even see it in the rearview mirror like, you bastard.
Jesse, her name, Bombshell McGee, kind of a warning.
I would think so, yeah. Although I think also the fact that his parents named him Jesse James is also kind of a warning. They named him after a murdering train robber. You know? It leads me to believe that they probably didn't instill old-timey values like fidelity with him, you know? So announcement to women, if you do end up marrying a guy named Ivan the Terrible, don't be surprised if he puts something in your sister's bottom while you're at the gym.
All together now for Morty.
So, I got fired. My boss, dumb misunderstanding.
Jesus Christ, that's not good.
No, it's good. Already writing new stuff. It's good. I think it'll spur me.
Did you just say spermy?
I was in a movie this year. That was exciting. It was my first movie. I played a comedian in the movie, which is not a stretch. And it was really important to me to get the stand-up scenes in the movie right, because this is something I'm sure you've never noticed, but as a comedian, it's really annoying to us whenever we see an actor doing stand-up in a movie or on TV, because they always screw it up. And I feel like it bothers me the same way that it's gotta bother pizza delivery guys when they watch porno. What, he just walked into their house? You're not allowed to walk into their house. He's ringing the doorbell with a boner? No one would behave like this.
In honor of Father's Day, we have scoured the World Web Internets to find pictures of the worst dads. I'm pretty sure the next time you see a photo of this girl on the internet, she'll have poo on her chest. I know there was a lot of controversy about the new Batman costume having nipples, but I don't remember the old Batman costume having man tits.
Anyway, I watch the news, that's upsetting. I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a woman, look her up, her name's Irene Villar. She's on a book tour right now, traveling the entire country, promoting this memoir that she wrote about her 15 abortions she had over 17 years. Yeah, I swear to God. And you know who are the biggest supporters of that book? Her husband Dave and her 2 daughters Lucky and the Iron Fetus.
I'm in a room full of radio sidekicks. There are so many third wheels up here. I feel like I'm in a tricycle factory. Voss and Bob Levy, I feel like I'm at a Densa meeting. Jesus, Bob, are you stupid? If you looked up your name in the dictionary, it wouldn't matter because you can't read. The great Jim Norton is also here. And Jim Norton, you look like a progeria kid whose make-a-wish was to go as Don Rickles for Halloween.
Just because you look like the product of what would happen if David Spade had sex with the movie Dead Poets Society. Guy who visits the Brooks Brothers outlet more than he does his own invalid grandmother. Guy who owns more martini glasses than he has close friends. Guy who looks like the product of what would happen if the lead singer of Weezer had sex with a pile of old money.
It's great to hear that from you, guy who looks like he spent his teenage years stealing wheelchairs to pay for hair product.
Oh, wow. Look, hey, isn't your DeLorean double parked in a handicap space?
If I made it into the finals, it would be huge career-wise. You know, it would just be sort of bragging rights, you know, in the comedy locker rooms where, you know, because we all shower up after shows and, you know, I can sort of smack them on the ass with a towel and just let them know that I'm a champion and they aren't.
Now it's time to find out who's going to Hollywood for the semifinals. First comic moving on to the semifinals is Jesse Joyce.
This guy's gotten 82 tattoos of his favorite actress, Julia Roberts. Jesse, is this something you would show to you, let's say your daughter growing up and say, this is why you should never get famous?
Why are we talking about this now? This was weird 80 tattoos ago.
Like some of the interesting revelations from Tyler's memoir. He tried gay sex, but, quote, just didn't dig it.
You know who else gay sex probably didn't do it for? The guy you had gay sex with.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sure that, like, if you're attracted to a man and then you find out that you're lying in bed with what looks like a mummified B. Arthur, you're probably going to be a little disappointed at how that goes.
Wow. Oh, man.
You're right. I am extra from the movie School Ties.
Hey, what was it like to be routinely confused for a pedophile at age 9?
Oh, I don't. You know, probably the same way that you felt when you got teased in high school for wearing an ascot and a falconer cape.
Keep it coming, dude who did stand-in work for the Saddles and True Grit.
Listen to me, guy who once fired a housekeeper for making eye contact. Why don't you go back to your wine cellar that is bigger than most Nicaraguan government buildings?
We're not done here, Joyce.
10,000 years from now.
Oh, my God.
Not the future, people.
Not again. How could you do that? That's instant turf point.
What? Turf point. Moment when the date irreversibly turfs and you can never make her like you again.
Oh, come on.
Listen, Schleprock, you can turf a million different ways, but believe me, when you fucking bring up your 10,000-year android people, whatever the fuck, instant turf point.
We're in the car together, and he was talking about doing the Flavor Flav roast. And we just started kind of riffing on it, and I think that's when it kind of occurred to him that, like, oh, hey, I think we could be good at that together. And the first joke we kind of wrote was,
Iced tea, you fucking fossil. You're so old. The first thing you bought with your record deal money was your freedom.
and when Ice-T threw his head back and applauded about that particular joke, I think everybody kind of knew, like, oh, this is okay.
My parents came into town the other day. That was exciting. And except for the fact that they share a cell phone, and that's infuriating. It was a big problem the other day because it was like sometimes you have a specific piece of information to convey to one of the two of them, but you have to play parental roulette and hope you get the right one. It was Father's Day the other day. I wanted to text my dad, let him know I knew it was Father's Day. I was going to call him later, but I wanted to text him first, but I didn't know what the phone, so I had to be vague. So this is what I sent. I sent, Happy Father's Day, I love you guys. Well, that's what I thought I sent. What I actually sent was, Happy Father's Day, I love guys. Yeah, I forgot the you. Except that I didn't say it, I exclaimed it. There was an exclamation point at the end of the sentence. So it read, Happy Father's Day, I love guys! Deal with that shit, Dad.
You do comedy, right?
Yeah.
This place must give you tons of material, huh? Your skits.
Well, you're also fucking boring and trite and predictable. So no.
Well.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I know.
Now that he knows my sword secret, I'll have a hard time killing him.